developments with this year's opening night of Fiesta festivity.
Mascot Mike is live right now with the latest. Mike, what can you tell us? So Fiesta's annual opening event, Fiesta Fiesta, will not be at Travis Park this year. So it's been relocated to the Alamodome. This is pretty incredible news, Mike.
Fiesta Fiesta 2024 is powered by Toyota.
Start off this beautiful night at Fiesta Fiesta. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Spriester.
And I'm Stefania Jimenez. So happy to join you here. This is my first Fiesta.
Yes.
I couldn't be happier. We are live, my friends, at the AGV Plaza at the Alamodome, and this is a Fiesta first.
It is the first time we have ever been outside the Alamodome, and actually last year this event got rained out, so I'm glad it's even happening this year, and we are making up for lost time. By the way, I wanted to thank the help of our very own Mike the Mascot and some of the other familiar faces that you saw in that opening monologue there. Some other familiar faces, thanks to the Fiesta Commission, Flambeau, the San Antonio Missions, our friends at Via for that opening skit. How cool was that? That's a lot of fun.
And I was getting hot just looking at them, right? Those
I know.
While they were shooting that now. Now tonight is all about the faces of Fiesta, from our beloved mascots you saw a moment ago to Fiesta royalty, and all of the San Antonians, all of you who wait all year to party with a purpose.
That's right. We are coming to you live. This is the official kickoff to 11 days of fun, food, medals, parades, and more exciting events across the city, all with the mission to give back to the city of San Antonio.
So while we're just getting started on air, our party here at the Alamodome, it's in full swing.
It's been going for a while.
It's been going on for a minute. People enjoying themselves. Right here, you're looking at pictures from just earlier today. You're looking at this year's People's Parade. Of course, you're about to see him in a moment, because the whole thing is led, once again, by Michael Quintanilla, also known as Mr. Fiesta, which is an official title that he was given in recent years because he deserves it. You're about to see him pop up in a moment.
He does deserve it. The theme of this year's Fiesta Fiesta kickoff is Fiesta for All. So how fitting it is for Michael to lead this special group consisting of executive committees of the Fiesta Commission, official Fiesta royalty, military ambassadors, and so many more.
Yeah, he's also joined by David Durbin. There he is, Mr. Fiesta, right there, all sparkly, enjoying it. I mean, when you see his face, you know Fiesta's
pure
about to start.
enjoyment.
Yes. Now, he's also joined by David Durbin, who is this year's poster artist winner. He's no stranger to Fiesta art, and we're going to share his story just a little bit later on in the show.
Yeah, we have a lot planned for you tonight. We've got 2 hours packed of Fiesta fun, the official kickoff, and while the party has moved, there is no shortage of fun here at the Alamodome, especially since it is the site not only of Fiesta Fiesta, but also the Fiesta Carnival.
That's right. Also fun for the kiddos, right?
Yeah.
That's where we sent our Sarah Costa to check out the fun for us on the other side of the dome.
Hey guys, oh my gosh, we are so excited because the Fiesta Carnival is officially kicked off today. Just take a look. We are right behind the Alamodome on Montana Street. We have lots of games, we have rides. There's like a hang thing that you hang from. I'm so bad at that, or anything dart related. Of course, we got the corn dogs, funnel cakes, frozen lemonade, but we're gonna give you the best view in the house. So go ahead, Luis. We are gonna get on the Ferris wheel. Thank you guys so much for letting us on. This is a big deal. We are probably the first ones on this Ferris wheel for the entire Fiesta. Thank you so much, Diego. So let's take a ride all the way up. I'm so excited. What an honor to be the first to go up on the Ferris wheel. This is how you do the Fiesta Carnival. You have to get on here. You got to see the view. Of course, you got the Alamodome, the Tower of Americas, and hey, this is going to be going on from today, the 18th, through the 28th on 100 Montana Street. So you can go ahead and buy tickets online. You're going to buy wristbands. If you go online and buy them beforehand, wristbands are just $25. But Monday through Thursday, those wristbands are $30 per person. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those wristbands are $35 per person. Or you can do individual ride credits, and you can buy 5 credits for just $7 or 30 credits for $35 and 50 credits for $50. And of course, they have daily specials. Taco Tuesday, tacos at Fiesta Carnival will be just $2. And you don't want to miss Dollar Day, which is Wednesday, April 25th, where all rides are $1 each on Wednesday, April 24th. And of course, half-price souvenir drink cup refills on Thursday, April 25th. This view, guys, is absolutely breathtaking. I have never been up here before, so come on down to the Fiesta Carnival again, kicking off today, April 18th through the 28th. Hey, for all of this information, just head to ksat.com/Fiesta for a day-by-day guide for everything Fiesta. Viva Fiesta!
Wow, it is a great view. I thought we had a good view here because we can see all of downtown San Antonio. We've got the dome and the party behind us. Fiesta Fiesta kicking off. And you know what? We can't come out here without our compadre, our amigo, Adam Caskey, our homie. He's out wandering. Look at him. He's already in mid-Fiesta form. Adam.
Hey, Becky, dance with me, Becky. Dance with me. Dude, check out Becky's hat. As it gets darker out, it just pops even better. Viva Fiesta. The best is the back. No resta till after Fiesta. And how about your mug? Your cup? Fiesta like there's no mañana. Oh, Becky, I just love your attitude. Hit it, baby! Woo! Viva Fiesta! And I've got a couple little friends down here. I think you're gonna need one of these today, don't you think? Wait, I've got another. Oh, wait. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go have more fun. Soon we're gonna talk to the Toyota folks. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Adam, thank you.
All right, a lot of fun out there, obviously, and all the time with Adam Caskey. And you know, throughout Fiesta, there are a group of people you can find at almost any of the Fiesta events. They are perhaps the hardest workers of all the people involved in Fiesta. They are the official Fiesta royalty.
That's saying a lot, right?
It is saying a lot. A lot of people work, yeah.
Yes, and tonight we're going to get to know each and every one of them, starting with one of the longest running monarchs. Take a look.
And now, your 2024 Fiesta royalty.
I'm Scott Christie. I'm King Antonio the 101st. Meet this year's King Antonio. Like all of the Monarchs before him, Scott worked his way up the ranks of the Texas Cavaliers.
I've been in the Texas Cavaliers for 17 years.
Each year, helping the organization give back to our community.
And we're particularly excited because this year, we're going to donate over $8.5 million to the children of San Antonio.
Born and raised in San Antonio, it's almost like he was meant for this royal title.
I mean, if you're from San Antonio, there's only a few things that, are born and bred into your DNA. The Spurs, Fiesta, the Alamo, and we're here in Military City, USA.
And that's what the Cavaliers are all about.
The military is a very important part of our organization, and we like to honor the military, and one of the ways we do it is through our river parade. So it's a lot of people's first times that are from different parts of America. They're here stationed in San Antonio for the first time, so you get to share the Fiesta experience with them for the first time. Teach them about medals, gorditas, chicken on a stick.
The River Parade isn't the only place you'll spot King Antonio. He'll preside over hundreds of events, building new memories with his hometown this Fiesta season.
Brings us together for 10 days. No matter what part of town you're from or what your interest is in Fiesta, there's something for everybody, and it's always a good time. Viva Fiesta!
Viva Fiesta indeed, and I am joined by royalty and Mr. Scott Christie. Congratulations on King Antonio. Are you happy it's finally here?
Absolutely. It's the best part about being King Antonio is attending Fiesta events like this with the people that are excited. I think we all wish the fan was on, maybe it was a little cooler, but that didn't distract anybody from being down here.
Well, I got to say, though, when it comes to the parade on Monday, though, the forecast is unbelievable.
I think it's going to be the best one ever.
Tell me about it. Tell me what the planning is for the parade.
Oh, man, our River Parade chairman, Jonathan Deere's worked for many years to get ready for our parade. This year's theme is Viva America. Tech America's landmarks.
Oh, yeah.
I have an official River Parade medal for you.
Thank you so much.
We're super excited about our River Parade charitable honoree this year is the Texas Cavaliers Education Center at the Alamo. It's a $7.5 million project that'll be done in 2026. We're very thankful for our membership and our community partners that partnered with us to get that done.
It can't be lost on you the many King Antonios who've come before.
I'm 101, so there's been 100 ahead of me.
There's a pressure there.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very humbling experience, but I tell you what, it's exciting too.
Tell people, if people are on the fence about should they come out on Monday, what do you have to say to them?
Oh, man, you got to come to River Parade. It's the best parade we have. It's the only one where the floats actually float.
Absolutely.
And the weather's going to be great. Caskey will be there with his Caskey-roni machine, which I think is the biggest, most popular thing in Fiesta.
Probably, yeah. And you've got a real cool ride for that parade, too.
King's Cruiser, first one out.
Yeah, all right. King Antonio, thank you for your time.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
David Mosaic, Casey Fry, we're having fun.
All right. Guys, continue to have fun. Take care.
So much.
Nice to meet you. Good luck on Monday.
Yes.
Take care. Yeah, take care.
So let's give you that information. The Texas Cavaliers River Parade is happening Monday, April 22nd. KSAT 12 is going to bring you the best seat in the house, live from the Arneson River Theater starting at 7 o'clock. Our friends David Sears and Myra Arthur are going to be your hosts. And then after the parade, SA Live is going to be taking over for an after party from Fiesta de los Reyes at Market Square.
Tonight already shaping up to be an amazing night. Throughout the night, we're going to showcase different faces of Fiesta, from the royalty to the organizers to some of the biggest events and some of the folks who are out here tonight who are already in the Fiesta spirit big time.
Oh yeah, they've been waiting for this. I mean, they get ready for this all year. Now then we're going to wrap it up with a performance by Zeus Mero Necio. So stay with us because when we come back, it is the official cutting of the ties ceremony, which marks the official start to Fiesta 2024. Viva Fiesta!
Let's cut some ties.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know, in 1971, King Antonio the 49th, Charles Orsinger, handed out what is now considered to be the first official Fiesta medal. Before that, only Fiesta royalty wore medals.
My friends, you're watching Fiesta Fiesta 2024. KSAT 12 is your official Fiesta station.
Yeah, and we are bringing you live opening ceremonies right now of Fiesta 2024. Let's go live to the stage with the royalty and our own Mike Osterhage and Fiona Gorstiza.
Miss San Antonio, Katia Lopez.
And last but certainly not least, join us in welcoming Viva, the official mascot of the Fiesta San Antonio Commission. Come on, Viva. There's Viva. And a big round of applause for all of the Fiesta royalty, folks. And of course, because of the Fiesta spirit and tradition, for the next 10 days, official business attire gives way to chanclas and guayaberas. To officially commemorate Fiesta 24, it's now time for the cutting of the ties and the breaking of the cascarone.
For this traditional event, we need the following dignitaries to join us. Fiesta Commission President Richard Spar.
Up there, what they're
Kenya
going to do
Antonio
is
Scott
cut the official
Christie.
tie.
Literally.
Looks like they're getting ready right
John
there.
McFadden. And Mayor Ron Nuremberg.
And then they're going to break the giant cascaron, also part of what
Also
they will
on
do. And there's the
stage,
mayor. Will get his tie cut.
Yes, and that's what's going to make it
President
official.
and CEO
So
Jeff
technically,
Webster.
we're not in Fiesta yet,
on,
right?
Jeff.
This is what starts.
You got to do the tie, and then you got to do the
Board
cascaron.
Chair
Okay,
Mario
okay.
Barrera.
Let's watch.
And Jeff Webster from
And the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber,
the Greater Chamber of San
President and
Antonio.
CEO Luis Rodriguez. Mr. Mayor, would you like to say a few words, sir?
Viva Fiesta! I hope you guys are having a good time. We waited a long time to have a fiesta out here like this. This is a celebration of San Antonio. We have a lot of folks from out of town. Let's show them how we celebrate here and also recognize all the richness of our culture. But there was one thing I wanted to do out here, especially tonight, because I know you all are as excited as I am about the future of our city. On 3, can we get a Go Spurs Go? 1, 2, 3, go Spurs go! Have a great time, y'all.
All right. We need everyone to count down. This is for the breaking the cascarone and the cutting of the ties. Here we go, starting at 5. Ready, everybody?
All right, here we
5,
go.
It's about to go down.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now it's official.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right, that's right. All
Gotta
right,
break
you're
it.
like, hold your horses.
Yeah.
And the breaking the cascarones.
There we go. Now
Now
it is official. You see the different, the Hispanic Chamber
Ladies and
president there,
gentlemen,
El Rey Feo
Fiesta
there,
has
King Antonio, of course, the
officially
mayor.
begun. Thank you all very much. And you are going to be seeing all of the dignitaries at all of the upcoming Fiesta events over the course of
The mayor
next
throws what was
10
left of his
days.
tie into the crowd.
That was a great
I wonder
win.
how the mayor chooses which tie gets cut.
Yeah, I wonder if it's in the back of his closet. Like,
See, I
it's
think
not in the
that's-
rotation.
I think
you know?
that's cheating.
Yeah, it would
I think
be.
somebody should get. I think somebody should just like somebody random should go. This is the tie that's going to be cut.
Maybe we should find out what his favorite tie is, right? And
Maybe
break
his
that one up.
maybe his wife Erica chooses
Maybe.
which tie
Maybe.
to be cut.
Maybe, but you're right. And I love that this is the way to start Fiesta Fiesta.
Yes.
Fiesta 2024.
No ties allowed for Fiesta, so that's the official cutting of the tie, and the breaking of the giant cascaron means
And
the party's on.
Yes, and we are a party people, my friends. We'll be right back after the break with Fiesta Fiesta.
You know, one thing that makes Fiesta Fiesta different than all of your other Fiesta events, the sheer amount of medals that you find out here.
That's right. You can't have too many. I mean, they're just beautiful. Let's just show you let's unveil all of our KSAT medals right here. All right, so we have this one, obviously, from David Elder, right? Texas Eats.
Yep.
Yes. And then you have this one from SA Live.
Yep.
And this is our official KSAT 12 one.
I like that.
And I have to show you, I know I can't get enough of it, but right here, our good friend, Adam Cass.
You just like the eyes.
I do.
The eyes do it for you.
They follow you everywhere you
So
go.
I want to show you some of the ones that we picked up just on the trip around here. This is El Fiesta Sasquatcho. See that? People
love
make their
that one.
own.
Yes.
And that one, I mean, Sasquatch, Fiesta. Does it get better than that?
This one also, this was given to us by the Hat Prince. I met him just a little earlier. He's with Flambeau. This is the Flambeau one, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
I love how creative all of these are.
All of these are creative. And then there's this one little skeleton. Yeah, very nice. It's got a little pin on the back.
Is that a guayabera? Does the skeleton have a guayabera?
Nah, it's more of like a, it's like more of like a doctor's outfit.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, this is the official Fiesta medal. I got to show this one off.
Yeah, that one's fancy.
And we'll talk a little bit more about the man who designed it coming up a little bit later. But like we said, there is so much going on out here. People trading pins, collecting pins, buying pins.
Yeah, showing off all kinds of medals. And each year the Monarch Trophy Studio puts on Pin Pandemonium. That's what you're talking about, right? Where dozens and dozens of vendors, they set up shop and they sell, they trade, they show off all kinds of medals.
Yeah, and the most popular question, have you got a medal?
Yes.
Our Sarah Costa is out where there's new, there's creative, there's vintage, there's so much going on in the world of medals. Sarah, first off, I want to say happy birthday to you. Second off, show us some of those pins you found.
Hey, let me tell you something. At Fiesta Fiesta, the biggest mistake is you take out this bag and all of a sudden, everyone kind of gathers, right? Everyone gathers as soon as you bring out the bag. I brought this bag out maybe, I don't know, a minute before you came to us because I knew people would see the medals and definitely start gathering. So we are here with Miss Sadie for Pin Pandemonium. Okay, show me all your medals. Take me through.
So with our medals, I categorize them. So this is all like Spurs, Wemby, these are Fiesta organizations. I have Salina down here. They are all categorized. I love the neatness of it. But these are all just 2024 medals. There's no medal from last year on here.
Daughter Sadie has her sash.
My daughter's, it got a little heavy, but this is her sash that she's been wearing all around.
I love that.
Yeah, I know. I will say I've been wondering, looking at all these people walking around, how heavy it gets as you add more medals.
Yeah.
Nobody's really complained about that, right? Because it's, you know, you're showing off, you're flexing.
All of those are 2024 medals she had.
Yes, no vintage there, even though, you know, a lot of people here like to collect them. Now, if you've ever collected Fiesta medals, chances are it was created by someone named David Durbin. He is a legendary Fiesta medal designer, and he's been doing it since before medals were even a thing.
Yeah, he's an artist above everything else, and we got a treat. We got to go behind the scenes to see his talents and his inspirations for this year's design.
The Fiesta art is certainly not foreign for David Durbin. The San Antonio native has been making medals for Monarch Trophy Studios for more than 40 years.
We used to make handmade ones. And, you know, only the royalty and special people had medals in the early days. In the 90s, we were making our own little trinket medals. We'd hook them to a ribbon, and that's what we gave to our friends. I was asked in '99, hey, could you make us a medal for our party? Then a friend had a restaurant down right at Beauregard in King William. I'm like, you need a medal for, you're right there at King William. There were, you know, maybe 30 or so orders by 2009 or so. Then in 2010, I met Bill Drain and Tina Drain, Rayfeo 63. And they asked if I would help do their court medals and their medals and all that. That's when it just all took off. This year I've designed probably close to 300. 2019, it was probably 400.
For decades, Fiesta royalty, San Antonio businesses, even KSAT has gone to David for his custom designs.
I'm known for my David Durbin swirls. Pretty much anybody can tell my artwork from the motion. My designs are hand-drawn. And so I have this swirl that I put into my stuff, and that's my signature there. Like somebody will go, that's a David Durbin. They know my style. If you look at my sash over there, you'll see how things just flow. It's not, I don't draw on the computer. draw them and scan it into the computer, clean it up. There's a look to freehand drawing as opposed to drawing on the computer. And that's how the poster was made.
This year, his creativity is not only adorned on likely every sash, hat, or cape, but showcased on the official Fiesta poster itself.
After many years of designing Fiesta medals and being asked, why don't you design the poster? I thought, this is the year. I would love to be in that collection that lives on forever.
Drawing inspiration from the remnants of the Battle of Flowers and Flambeau parades.
It was at the end, and we're walking down the street, and there's confetti everywhere, and I'm thinking, there's got to be something. And so I've held that in, and I do so many medal designs, but I've held on to this one. And I just have always thought, the folklorical dancer whipping her dress up and the dress falling to confetti over the city, and just showing the passion that we have for Fiesta and this city. And I think it depicts that. I think those parades and everything just brings us so together, and all the good that it does, all the scholarships and all that. I've been part of Fiesta for many, many years now, and it just makes me so happy to have done this now.
I love it. And yes, not only is it the official Fiesta poster, it's also its own medal. And how do you know it's an official medal? Look at the back. It's inscribed Fiesta official medal, designed by David Durbin.
Wow.
Very cool.
I love how creative he is. And he mentioned there 300 medals that he made this year.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's certainly hard work. But I love that. Just this is about showing off your creativity. Sometimes with fashion, you kind of have to, color or stain between the lines. Not here.
Yeah.
Not here. I mean, you just do what you want.
Well, and it's such a colorful event.
Yeah.
And it's an event that celebrates not only the people of San Antonio, but San Antonio itself.
Yes.
And so that's why I love that he captures all of that in this year's poster, and he's done it for many, many years. So.
That's right. And you know what you love? Our friend Myra Arthur, she did a KSAT Explains on Fiesta traditions and all of that. And I would highly recommend that you watch it because you learn a lot. But one thing that you learn is that every year just more gets added and more and more. But that's Fiesta.
That's Fiesta. And that's why the Monarch Trophies studio is here that David Durbin works for, putting on Pin Pandemonium and celebrating pins, which is really part of what Fiesta Fiesta is all about. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching live coverage of Fiesta Fiesta, the kickoff to our 24 coverage of Fiesta.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know the first Fiesta poster was created in 1981 by Jesse Trevino? You can find the late artist's iconic work all throughout the city of San Antonio.
Welcome back. Let's meet some more Fiesta royalty, shall we, on a magical night in downtown San Antonio. This year, the El Rey Feo Scholarship Foundation crowned its 75th Ugly King. I like to say People's King, but Ugly King, and they are celebrating the Monarch milestone in a major way this year.
And so to commemorate their Diamond Jubilee, the King joined forces with his royal court to make a bigger impact than ever before. Check it out.
Meet the Diamond Jubilee team.
My name's John McFadden, and I am Rey Feo 75.
I am Stephanie Garcia, this year's La Reina Linda 10.
I'm Alexandria Worthman, and I'm this year's La Reina de la Feria de las Flores.
They are raising a record-breaking amount of money for the Rey Feo Scholarship Foundation, and for the first time, they're doing it as a team.
Team stands for Together Everybody Accomplishes More, that if we ran together instead of competed, that we could raise more money faster. The three of us came together and we worked together, And sure enough, we've raised more money than has ever been raised for both the Ray Feo Scholarship Foundation and the La Reina Linda.
My goal is to raise $50,000 or a minimum of $50,000 to go towards scholarships. And that's with either a 2-year, 4-year traditional college. And now we've added trade schools, and then we're making a big push for military this year.
For me specifically, I am fundraising for the Tom Sandoval Parent-Child Scholarship. So that helps support single parents to continue their education, and it also sets money aside for their kids when they reach the age to go to college.
In 74 years, the most money ever raised prior for the Ray Feo program was $500,000, and we will turn in significantly more than $1 million.
That money goes back into the community, affecting the lives of more than 100 kids each year, many of whom are first-generation college students.
Boy, that was it. When you see the look on those kids' faces, you hand out the checks to the kids, and it just gives me goosebumps to think about that there's hope, that maybe they didn't know how they were going to further their education, and because of the work that we're doing, that now they can. And I just don't know how you put a price on that.
I don't know how you put a price on that either.
Oh, and let's just meet them all right now. We want to hear so much more about what they've done to get here because they worked really hard. This is Ray Feo, John McFadden, the first active duty retired military king.
The man.
Yes, right here. And then we also have Reina de la Feria de las Flores, Alexandria Worthman. She is the first Hawaiian Pacific Islander to be Fiesta royalty, and the theme of her reign is to share aloha. And then we have Reina Linda, Stephanie Garcia, and Fiesta is a family affair for her.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. King, I'm going to start with you first.
Yes.
Talk about how important these scholarships are to you and to the foundation, and when are these scholarships handed out?
So the scholarships will be handed out in August, and as you may have heard, this is the first year that for 74 years, it has only been 4-year college scholarships, nothing else.
Yeah.
This year, we're opening it up to 2-year scholarships and also to trade school scholarships. So we're going to do everything we can to be able to foster and promote education beyond the high school age for everybody in San Antonio, Bexar County, the adjoining counties. And it really, that's it. I mean, it is really breaking the socioeconomic barrier that so many people face, and could not be more excited about being involved with that.
I want to talk about you personally. You are the first retired military Ray Feo. How does that feel? What does that mean to you?
Well, it is Military City, USA.
Absolutely.
And I was not born here, but got to San Antonio as fast as I could, and we're not going anywhere. And because of that, here's the medals. The first medal I'm giving you, our public medal. If you look at my crest in 1947, when the Army Air Corps became the Air Force, this emblem was the first emblem of the Air Force.
Okay.
And I converted it to my crest, and a little bit nicer one because I'm looking at the table and you've got a lot of really nice ones. But this is my personal favorite.
This is the Jubilee one.
This is me riding a T-38. I retired out of the 560th out of Randolph Air Force Base, flying T-38s, and just excited that I get to call San Antonio home. I've got the most precious queens on the face of the earth. The court is just unbelievable. We've come together in unity to raise more money than ever before. We've visited more schools than ever before. We've seen more kids than ever before. And I'm just could not be more proud to be part of the entire thing.
Well, congratulations, my friend. All right, I wanted to ask Alexandria a question now.
Alexandria.
All right, you are the first Hawaiian Pacific Islander to be Fiesta royalty. And that plays into your theme. So talk about that. Talk about the importance of that, you think.
Okay, so obviously our theme for Fiesta this year is for us, Fiesta for all.
Yes.
And so I thought it was really exciting that I could bring a part of my culture from Hawaii and kind of integrate that with Fiesta and San Antonio's culture. So that's why we decided to go with the Viva Aloha theme, because it goes along with Fiesta for All, but also is very personal to me.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? Are you glad it's finally here?
I am so excited that it's here, but it's also bittersweet because I'm going to be very sad at the end of the 10 days.
But savor it. Don't think about the end. Think about now. Yeah.
Yes, this has been such an amazing experience. Being with John, our wonderful Rafael, and our Reina Linda, Stephanie Garcia. We just make the most wonderful team, and it's been a great experience so far.
Great. Stephanie, I want to ask you a question next.
Oh, yes.
All right, so you've been involved in Fiesta for a long time.
Yes, I have.
What's it like wearing the crown?
It's really different. Like actually getting to touch the kids and hold the kids. They're really excited to see us. And a lot of them have never experienced Fiesta, you know, and I've gotten to see that firsthand with visiting the schools. And we think everyone in San Antonio knows about Fiesta, but they really truly don't. There's a lot of areas in our town that don't get to come out here. And so doing Fiesta for All and trying to reach all of those students and all of those families, to have them come out and have an opportunity to experience this is really what we're looking for, and I'm excited for that.
Last question before I let you three go, because I know you're very busy, but what has been the biggest surprise for you being on this side of it?
So the biggest surprise for me was just being a part of this great team and seeing how much support we really had. And joining together forces as a team, we became stronger and our image was stronger. And so we had so many more supporters this year that said, we love that you've teamed up, and we love that, you know, you guys are doing this together, and it's one mission, one goal for these students of San Antonio. And that's what we were excited about, and it's been an overwhelming response from supporters. So we've raised, you know, more money than any Rafael has before, any team has before, any Reina Linda has before. And our Reina Lindas have been wonderful in the past. Natalie Gomez did such a wonderful job representing the brand last year, and we just elevated it even more. And so we're really excited for that.
Congratulations. By the way, I wanted to do a feature where I went out with you guys and I did Deo with Rafael.
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't work out.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah,
Maybe, we'll see. I'll check my schedule.
We have like 27 stops tomorrow. Put your shoes on and let's go.
All right, thank you guys, and congratulations.
Jubilee team.
Great
Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.
Congratulations. You bet. You guys have fun. Have fun. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, good luck. Be careful stepping down those stairs.
Have fun tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know, as this group of royals celebrates a special year, they had to commemorate the Diamond Jubilee in a very special way. You may have noticed while they were here, all three of them had crowns, and they were all different, but they all had something that was similar. That was by design.
Okay.
Yeah, they're one of a kind. They're crowns. They're not just eye-catching and gorgeous. I mean, they're really unique. And we caught up with the local legendary designer who brought them to life. Now take a look.
My name is Veronica Prida, and I'm a designer and custom crown maker. I grew up in Mexico City, and I came to San Antonio to go to fashion design school at the University of Incarnate Word. For the most part, I was focused in clothing, and slowly I became more interested in theatrical work, and so I became involved with the Order of the Alamo in the making of their elaborate gowns, as well as Rafael making some of their capes and embroidery and their custom crowns. So I was familiar with Fiesta. I had never really made anything for it, but a friend of mine approached me to make a crown for her daughter. And yeah, it was new and challenging and a little scary, but I figured it out. And after that, I went to the Southwest School of Arts to take some jewelry courses so that I could better, you know, understand and do a better job. And now I've been making crowns for 15 years.
Going into Veronica's shop, it's really kind of overwhelming because this is the first time we've ever really been able to do this as a queen.
Because in the past, queens have gone with the clear, sparkly crystals, and they're beautiful, but Steffi and I really wanted to do something different that would represent ourselves and Fiesta.
I love that they're colorful because Fiesta is all about color. Lots of flowers. Who doesn't like flowers? Each one has symbols in them or initials or a little hidden something that make them personal. So I have a meeting with the clients and they tell me what their vision is.
I wanted tons of flowers because I am the Feria de las Flores, and that is queen of the Festival of the Flowers.
So it was important for her to include some Hawaiian flowers in her crowns. We added some of those. Then I make some sketches in paper. I showed them some of the jewels, the colors that we're going to use.
I have pearls on it because that's one of my favorite stones, and it just so happens to be my birthstone.
I do have all of my children and my grandchild's birthstones, and my husband, all of our birthstones and all the colors of my crown. But I do have a little sweet ladybug right over here, and that's my grandmother. Her nickname was Ladybug, and so I have her with me all the time.
Once that is approved, then we here at our shop make some of the elements for the crown. If it has flowers, we form the flowers. We set the crystals here in-house. It's kind of a collaboration of several of us to make these happen. When it comes back to me, I'm always like, this is always better than I expected. And when I think I've seen the most pretty crown, then I get surprised over and over.
I was honestly floored when I saw the crowns in person, because it was nothing like I had imagined. I was just amazed.
It's a reminder of them every time they see it, either on their coffee table or on a shelf, of the time that they spent in Fiesta as really actual participants and contributors to their causes, which is fantastic. So I love that it's personal, that they were part of the design process, and that they get to keep it for generations to come.
All right, that answers some of my questions, because I was curious how involved the royalty was in their crowns.
Turns out very.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love, she had a ladybug for her grandmother. So sweet. And again, this is all about like having fun and putting your own touch on what Fiesta means to you. But here, you're looking around, especially during the nighttime, you can see the beautiful crowns. You've got royalty, you've got medals, you've got hats, you've got food.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything here at Fiesta.
People have things that light up, people have things that glow in the dark, all kinds of stuff we're seeing out here. That's a good example right there.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll continue KSAT's live coverage of Fiesta Fiesta after this.
Hi, I'm Mayor Ron Nirenberg. I want to give a great shout out to the entire team, servicemen and women, and families of Joint Base San Antonio. We are so proud to be San Antonians here in Military City, USA, because of you. Viva Fiesta.
That's right, it's Military City, USA. Viva Fiestas right now. Of course, it wouldn't be Fiesta without celebrating our military. Joining us now are a few of this year's Fiesta military ambassadors. We're going to start here with our friend, Legalman First Class Yvette Martinez. You haven't experienced Fiesta before.
I haven't. This is my very first Fiesta.
What struck you about this?
Hold the microphone. There we go.
What struck me about Fiesta?
Yes.
I think just how much the community gets involved. So it's, as a military ambassador, it's very exciting for me to get to immerse myself in the San Antonio community.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
From?
Thank you for your service.
I'm originally from California.
Okay, so this is a big change.
A big change for me, yes.
Yeah, well, welcome to San Antonio. Welcome to Fiesta. Okay, I'm going to borrow your microphone, and I'm going to talk to some of your fellow ambassadors here with the Air Force, Amanda Algaseva. Did I say that right?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll let you hold the microphone here. Talk about your expectations of what Fiesta was going to be and what the reality has been.
So expectations, I would say, at least for us coming from our services, is to see the link that comes from community and service. Us as service people to the community of San Antonio, and just see how that blends as cultural diversity and inclusion. Did you think it would be this much, that you'd be doing this many things? So I am a local. I am from here. So I've attended Fiesta before.
Love it.
30. But no, this is an entirely different side of Fiesta. You don't get to see unless you are in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So
you see it
usually
from a
I'm
different vantage
watching
point.
the parades from the stands, and this year we're going to be on the floats.
I love it. I love it. Well, all right. And then Audrey Porter, who is Coast Guard Petty Officer First Class. Audrey, are you from San Antonio?
No, I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
So you've never experienced Fiesta before?
I have not. This is my first Fiesta.
All right. Tell me what you think so far.
So far, one of the amazing things is to see how the community really supports all of San Antonio, all the different organizations coming together to raise money for nonprofit organizations, and how the money really does support the community, and all the opportunities that Fiesta really does provide to the community to come together as a whole.
So this is a question for all three of you. Are you feeling, they call this Military City USA. I don't know if you knew that before you got here, but I feel like San Antonio is more than just talking the talk. They walk the walk when it's Military City USA. You agree with that?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's one of the biggest things that we've noticed thus far is just how much San Antonio really is Military City USA, and they absolutely love supporting the military. So that's been such a privilege for all of us to see the support that San Antonio really does give to the military.
Enjoy yourselves.
Thank
I know you've
you.
got a busy 10 days ahead of you, so congratulations and enjoy
Thank you.
yourselves. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And this is this year's Fiesta Military Ambassadors. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Absolutely. We're going to continue our live coverage here of Fiesta Fiesta with ambassadors on our side, so I feel very, important here. By the way, let's go to Adam Caskey right now, who is out and about. He's probably something else you should know about Fiesta.
Oh, baby,
Yes.
I'm with the wonderful people of Toyota over here.
Thank you,
It just ain't Fiesta without Toyota and Pepe. I mean, it's not a parade without Pepe. But more importantly, I have some of the wonderful Toyota team members here at the wonderful plant in San Antonio, which has been here for how long, Carla?
We've been here for 20 years.
20 years strong, cranking out the Tundras.
And the Sequoia.
Little known fact, now it's the birthplace of Sequoia. So who is Toyota Texas to you?
All right, Toyota Texas. I really feel like we're kind of the heart of San Antonio because we've got so many great team members, and we're located on the south side of San Antonio. And like I said, we build the Tundra and the Sequoia, the only place in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
There could be a Toyota in Japan or China.
It came from our plant on the south side of Texas, San Antonio.
Yes, made in Texas. Now tell me about Grace here. Grace, what's your role?
I am actually a team member, and I'm an analyst for the human resources. I just accepted that role very recently, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be supporting team members, and I'm an advocate for them for anything they may need. I'm super excited for this my new role.
And how long have you been with Toyota here in San Antonio?
I was fortunate enough to be part of the original hire team back in 2006, so 18 years.
And where did you start?
On the production floor. I started as a team member. I've had a few promotions, and I was a group leader for my team for almost 8 years. I learned something new every day, even though I've been there 18 years.
And what's your favorite part of your journey with Toyota?
They do such a great job of giving us the tools necessary to learn and grow within the company, and we're always successful. We show our new team members how to grow within the company, and for me, that's been most enjoyable.
And y'all are always so fun to have out here. When the camera wasn't on and we were getting our groove on, okay, just so you know. You don't have to right now. I'm not making you do that, but we were getting our, yeah! And Viva, and they don't mind if a little bit of confetti gets in the new trucks. Woo! It's always a party with the Toyota folks. All right, we'll send it back to you.
All right, doesn't that make the new trucks more valuable if they have Casky confetti in there?
Way more valuable
a collector item. That's what I think. That's what I thought.
They've been christened. Fiesta christened.
They've been
watch my medals.
They've been Caskey christened. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
you, Caskey. All right, so now we have more friends joining us here right now. Her Gracious Majesty Peggy Johnson, the 2023 Queen of the Order of the Alamo. Thank you for being here.
And we also have the Princess Maggie Kelleher, who is with us as well. So thank you both for being here.
Medals, by the way, their medals look pretty regal to me, so quite fitting.
That's the same one, right?
So,
so they're great.
You were telling me that you had been traveling to schools. What has that experience been like? Because this is also about service. The crown looks pretty, it's fun, but you also do a lot of work.
Absolutely. We've been traveling around with King Antonio and the Texas Cavaliers, and we've been able to visit a lot of schools and local nonprofits and really give back to the children of the San Antonio community. And it's been such an honor and so much fun to be able to see the joy on the kids' faces when we travel.
And if there's a message that you want to give out to children, because there's so many people in this community who watch this every single year and they think, ooh, I want to do that one day. And you're here. You are, after all, Queen of the Order of the Alamo. So what would you say to kids who want to get involved in this?
I mean, for us, it's all about the kids. We just really enjoy seeing the kids and hoping that one day they'll be involved in organizations like the Order of the Alamo and getting involved in the local community as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
Right, I want to talk to your princess here for a second. We're going to talk to Maggie. All right, Maggie, so what has been your biggest surprise so far in your reign?
Well, I mean, I've lived in San Antonio for all 25 years of my life. I've celebrated a lot of fiestas, but I've gone to so many events that I've never been to before and didn't know about. Like this event tonight, I've never been before, so it's just fun to see new parts of the city, new events that I didn't know about before.
What do you think is the most important part of what you do?
Of what I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I think just spreading the fiesta joy. It's really fun to see the kids light up, you know, with the crowns. It's just really exciting to see people get excited about our city, and so I think that that's pretty important.
I love the celebration of San Antonio that Fiesta is. So, Maggie, Peggy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. And just in case you're wondering, the Order of the Alamo celebrates the Texas's heroic struggle for independence from Mexico. It was founded back in 1909. So you're part of a very long tradition. Thank you so much.
1909, yeah. And they bring the bling. That's for sure.
For sure.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, after the break, we're going to be talking with the organizers of the biggest parades in the country. We're going to talk about what's new this year for the Battle of Flowers, also the Flambeau Parade, and you're going to find out after the break. Viva Fiesta!
Right now, let me hear you scream.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know the Battle of Flowers Parade is the only parade solely put on by women volunteers? You can recognize them on parade day by their yellow dresses and hats, which they wear to represent friendship and the yellow rose of Texas.
I love that trivia because now you're actually going to get to meet one of these wonderful ladies here with these fabulous women dressed in yellow. Lucy Bell is this year's parade chair, one of the many women putting on the parade that really started all of this. We want you to show off your medal as well because that's pretty creative.
It is. It's really nice. And we also have a Betsy Zachary who's with us as well, who's also with the Battle of Flowers Commission. So congratulations on putting all this together. How excited are you for next week's parade?
We are so excited to be producing the 133rd parade for the Battle of Flowers and for the city. It's something we love, and that's our theme is Viva Amor this year. So we are just ready for next Friday.
I mean, all of these events are just breathtaking, right? But there's so much work that goes into it. Could you tell us about that? How hard you guys work and how long it takes?
Oh gosh, it takes a year for sure, if not more. We've been planning. We love it. It's part of just getting it all ready to present to our community. It's just such a labor of love, a gift that we give back because we love doing it.
All right, I'm going to ask Betsy a question and hope she can hear me. So, Betsy, I want to talk about the involvement of the San Antonio Food Bank this year. Talk about that.
Well, Eric Cooper has just been a phenomenal partner to us, and we absolutely have benefited wonderfully from his involvement, and I hope that we have helped them as well.
Yeah.
It has been a wonderful collaboration.
Talk about what you're asking people to do if they come to the Battle of Flowers Parade to help the food bank.
Please bring canned goods or money, dollars. $1 will equal to 10 pounds of food.
Yeah. So it's unbelievable, and it's one of the reasons why Eric is the Grand Marshal this year.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Talk about when did this partnership start between the Battle of Flowers and the food bank?
We are so excited. We went to the food bank and asked Eric Cooper to serve as the Grand Marshal this summer, and he says we had him at hello. We are so excited to be working with him. He embodies love. He showed us what love was 4 years ago, and he is the perfect Grand Marshal for our parade that is Viva Amor.
So obviously the parade takes place on Friday.
Yes,
but
it does.
We also want to talk a week from tomorrow. We also want to talk about the band festival that's taking place.
So the band festival is Thursday night, the 25th, and we are celebrating our 88th band festival. And it is full of 33 plus high school bands coming and celebrating the love of music and Viva Amor. So it's a lot of love songs.
People love your parade. Is there something new this year?
Oh, Oh, yes, we have something super exciting this year. We have the 149th Fighter Wing kicking off our parade, so look up. You'll hear them coming. We have 4 F-16s kicking off our parade, and one of your very own took a test flight earlier this week.
Well, and he could not keep a secret. You know that, right? He could not keep a secret. He was so excited about going up with the airmen that he had to show us like a little bit of it.
Oh, I'm so glad that we can involve so many people in this city. This really is a community project, and I can't wait to see it and see the 4 fighter jets flying over and starting our parade.
Yeah, and Adam Caskey in one of them. Ladies,
that's right. That's right.
Looking so forward to all of that.
Thank you. We are too.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Beth, for your time.
Very much.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. By the way, the 133rd annual Battle of Flowers Parade, Friday, April 26th. You can purchase parade seats on battleofflowers.org.
Now, the parade starts just after 10 o'clock in the morning, and you can catch KSAT's coverage beginning on Good Morning San Antonio at 9 a.m. Mark Austin and Stephanie Cerna are going to be your hosts.
All right, now, if you missed the contest for I Love a Parade, be sure to sign up via KSAT Insider to take part in next year's Fiesta Sweepstakes. Lots of other cool giveaways throughout the year as well when you're a KSAT Insider.
Yes, now one cool perk about being a KSAT Insider is our Fiesta watch parties, but I have something to say about that in a moment. Now, we have coming up one of those watch parties for the Battle of Flowers Parade. Right. We also have another one for Flambeau, but here's the thing. You don't have to be an insider in order to attend.
You don't, but it gives you some pretty good perks. You get food, drinks, private restrooms, lots of fun photo ops, and your own seat. Tickets are still available for the Battle of Flowers, which is Friday, April 26th, and of course the Flambeau, which is the next night on Saturday, April 27th. Tickets still available. Just scan the QR code on your screen to join the party, and we hope you will. And I'm very disappointed that Stephanie took those yellow glasses off because I was liking how...
They took an effort, yes. I'll put them back on for you.
I think you were kind of channeling Elton John there.
You know what? I did kind of feel that way. It's the flair over
what it
here.
is.
But, you know, I was getting excited because the ladies were wearing yellow, and so I thought, oh, what a perfect opportunity to rock these.
Yeah, sing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road for me.
No.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with our live coverage of Fiesta Fiesta.
I'll see you dancing.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know flambeau comes from the French word meaning flaming torch or large candlestick? The Fiesta Flambeau Parade was originally inspired by the night parades of Mardi Gras in New Orleans.
Good piece of trivia there. And now Fiesta getting started, but wrapping up this entire celebration is the largest illuminated parade in the country. And there is no other parade like it anywhere.
No, when you're experiencing it there, the energy just bounces off of you. You feed off of other people. Now, joining us live now is this year's president of the Fiesta Flambeau Association, James Fenimore. So we want people to look forward to this because people come from all over the country to enjoy the Fiesta Flambeau Parade. And the theme this year is Lots of Loteria. Tell me about that.
The theme came from our parade director this year, and we wanted to have some fun with it, and we have had fun. All of the floats are going to have special Loteria cards on them, special designs, lots of color, lots of lights.
Now, we love Flambeau.
Yes.
There's no question about that. But you've won a lot of awards for last year's parade. Talk about that a little bit.
We did. We won the best parade in the country and the largest illuminated night parade. And the awards that we get are too many to count.
Now, this year there is something new for people, right? There's something new this year.
The train, for one thing, and
you have DJs along the route.
Oh, the DJs, yes, okay. There's so many new things, it's hard for me to keep track of it. We're going to have 9 DJs along the parade route.
Whoa!
And they're going to have the same script that we have for the television. And as the entries are passing by, they will be doing the same announcements.
I love it.
And that way, there's one benefit to that. If there's any slowdown in the parade, they'll start the music playing and have some fun.
By the way, we want to show your medal while I ask you this next question. Talk about the selection of Michael Quintanilla as your Grand Marshal.
Michael is local, he's Mr. Fiesta, and he's bringing great joy to our parade this year.
Yeah, I mean, he is such a good choice. Like, I could not endorse Michael Quintanilla as the Grand Marshal more than I already have. I mean, just his joy for the event is amazing.
He is.
We have local people as our Grand Marshal.
We also have an honorary Grand Marshal, right? Angie Salinas.
Lieutenant General Angie Salinas.
Yeah.
She's the
CEO of Girl Scouts.
Girl Scout president of the Girl Scouts of Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
She brings a level of class to our parade.
You don't need it. It's already classy. I love it. I love it.
All right. Thank you so much. This is a Fiesta Flambeau Association president of that, James Fenimore. Thank you so much. And we are so very much looking forward to the Fiesta Flambeau Parade. Thank you.
By the way, I want to remind you the 76th annual Fiesta Flambeau is Saturday the 27th. Tickets on sale at flambeau.org. KSAT will kick things off at 7 o'clock. Myra Arthur and Stefania Jimenez. Yes, they will be your hosts, bringing you all the action this year of Fiesta Flambeau.
Now, you mentioned this a little bit ago. You should be on the lookout for the Fiesta Flambeau Grand Marshal. This is Michael Quintanilla. You saw him during the parade at the very, very beginning.
Yes.
Here. He was all decked out in silver. You're going to see a lot of him throughout Fiesta. And, you know, he's hard to miss.
Yeah, in fact, if there's ever been a king of all Fiesta, it's been Michael Quintanilla. In fact, you can almost always be spotted wearing a Fiesta hat, wearing some sort of colorful outfit. I saw him tonight. He led the People's Parade.
Yes.
So I saw him out there earlier, and he had just something special made just for this event. Cannot wait to see what he wears on that Saturday when it's the Fiesta Flambeau Grand Marshal.
I was just going to say one thing. You know, if you ever have the pleasure of meeting Michael, there's one thing that he has it's synonymous with San Antonio. He's so warm and he's so welcoming, and that's why when you said I couldn't think of a more perfect person to embody this, it's him. I mean, this man, and he's a wealth of knowledge. He knows so much about San Antonio, and I'm just so happy to see him in this position.
So he's out here today.
Yes.
You know, he's going to be out at Battle of Flowers. He's going to be all over the place. And we said that one of his signature things are these grandiose, huge hats. And they are wonderful. And speaking of hats, tonight is the night where many people debut their latest and greatest creation.
Yeah, I mean, you're just in awe when you look around in this. Our Sarah Costa has been out there searching for some of the best, and I would think it'd be pretty hard to decide.
I've seen some good ones, Sarah.
Oh, hey! Hey,
hi.
Stevenson. Okay, y'all, we have a crowd. Say hi, everybody! Guys, they have showed up with the hats for Fiesta 2024. Okay, I'm starting with the Hat Rats. Y'all are the Hat Rats, been making hats since 2008. Okay, but this year you wanted to go a little lighter because someone said, what about an elevator?
We couldn't fit more than 2 people in an elevator with our other hats.
I wrote this song about him.
I love that. I love that. So a little smaller, a little more portable. And this is MJ.
MJ, hi there, everybody. Viva Fiesta!
Okay, MJ, take me through the inspiration of your hat. It's quite tall.
Well, the inspiration is direction. Everybody's always looking for chicken on a stick, beer, all of that. But here you go, guys. It's here, it's there, it's all over the place.
Thank you for being our guide this year, MJ. Okay, we have Ty and Guy and Ty. You have been making a hat every year since, what, last 15 years?
15 years, yeah. 15 years, a new hat every year.
Okay, where do you store all of these hats that you've been making for the last 15 years?
Put them in the trash can. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll forgive you because this year's hat is amazing. How many battery packs?
There's 4 battery packs upstairs.
Inspiration behind your hat this year?
Just people dancing, just having a good time at Fiesta. Yeah, having a good time dancing, celebrating.
Okay, and Guy, I love that. Guy's hat is HEB inspired, but get this. Where did you get this hat?
From him. It's the archives.
The archives. He's like dipping, like people dip into like Versace, Louis Vuitton archives. You dip into the Fiesta hat archives.
That's it. Exactly.
I love it. Every year, just dip in the archives. Well, you look fabulous, guys. And then Miss Becky. Okay, this year, what is the inspiration behind your hat?
The love for my city of San Antonio that provides this 10-day event for us to celebrate Fiesta.
Okay, I need you to turn around, because see, this is the best part. There we go. No resta till after Fiesta. And then how many battery packs did it take for that hat?
Mine's only 12.
Only 12. Only 12. Okay, final wave, everybody.
All right, Sarah.
These people all have headaches from wearing these hats for the last, I don't know, how many minutes, or all of Fiesta Fiesta. Oh, thank you. I got a birthday shout out.
Yeah, and you should.
Best birthday ever. Back to you guys. Fiesta.
They should be singing happy birthday. They should be serenading Sarah. By the way, I think they don't call them vintage hats. I think they call them Fiesta hats couture.
Couture.
Yeah.
A little classier. It elevates
couture.
it a little
I think
bit.
that's what they mean.
We're going in circles a little bit, but because we want to tell you more about our friend, Mr. Fiesta, Michael Quintanilla. We want you to get to know him just a little bit more, and here it is.
Feathers, butterflies, and flowers, you name it, he's put it on a hat. Even his treasured childhood kite made its way onto this magnificent creation.
I thought, hey, let me put the kite wings on the side of this hat, and I started to build a butterfly sanctuary inside there. I can't even wear it in my house.
The creative juices started flowing with his mother, who introduced a young Michael to the reuse of precious fashion finds in unlikely places.
We called it Salvation Armani because we would find such wonderful things there. And I love mixing that with wonderful things that I have in my closet. You know, I have beautiful things as well. I have Prada and, you know, Ferragamo, but I also have Target and Goodwill.
As a former fashion editor, there's no surprise that the clothes he matches to his hats are equally thought out. And aside from his sweet black and white dog, his home is a kaleidoscope of color.
Everything else is exploding with color and 3D sparkles. And do you leave a trail of glitter where you go?
I'm banned from many hotels because of that. I will walk into a hotel and they'll say, wait a minute, are you packing confetti?
Oh. His first hat?
It was a wonderful experiment. It was actually like engineering, because I would stack 3 hats and walk around the house with it. I thought, okay, I want this one to like feel like it's falling off.
His favorite hat?
It's beautiful. It's Fiesta flowers and all these feathers, and the way it's built is I have styrofoam cones that are stacked on top of each other, and then I just inserted all the plumes into the cones and designed it and curled the feathers.
And his next hat for Grand Marshal of the Fiesta Flambeau Parade? Well, all I can say is it's gonna be big, gonna be white, but it's still a work in progress.
Is it gonna be about this tall?
Yeah, about that tall. I usually make them about that high, like about 3-4 feet high. Because if you do it any more than that, it gets too heavy.
And of course, spectacular in Fiesta style.
There a holiday that you don't honor with an outfit?
I dress for all the holidays. I actually dress for every day of the year. There are many times when I'll go to my neighborhood H-E-B, and the ladies who know me there, they want to send me home because I'm underdressed.
Exploding with color is a good way to put it.
Yes, I love that he said.
Outfits.
I love that he said, I dress for all the holidays. He's always got, I would think, I would love to go into his closet. I'm sure he's just got a bunch of couture, as you say.
Yeah.
For San Antonio.
Quintanilla couture.
Quintanilla couture. You can trademark that.
Yeah, there you
all
go.
Right.
We'll be right back.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know the Women's Club of San Antonio, first organized back in 1898, was one of the 12 original members of the Fiesta Commission? The group is responsible for the annual coronation of Fiesta's Teen Queen.
My name is Brian's
Scrimshire, and I'm the Fiesta Teen Queen.
I'm Annika Chapa.
Meet the youngest of the Fiesta Royal Court. Annika Chapa is the 2024 Fiesta Charro Queen and a sophomore at Brandeis High School.
I've been riding for about 8 years with the Asociación de Charro de San Antonio. Charro Queen to me, it's like spreading the Mexican tradition, especially charreria, since surprisingly not a lot of people know about it. It's Mexico's national sport. It's for boys and girls. Everyone can join into it.
Ryan is a senior at the Northeast School of the Arts and is representing the Women's Club of San Antonio.
During my time as an ingenue and kind of growing up with these girls, I kind of just realized how important it is to give back and the meaningful things you can do with your life.
Both of these ladies were inspired by the royalty that came before them.
So before me, my sister Alexa Chapa was also Charro Queen. That really helped me because I was her princess, so it helped me put myself out there as well. She was the more outgoing one and I was just shy. And I'd always have her speak for me, so I wanted to do this for myself now.
I'm also really excited to go to schools and meet kids who kind of look up to the royalty, because I always would watch the parades and be like, I want to be one of those queens and have the pretty train and the crown. But there's so much more than that.
It's the tradition. It's a way everyone can connect, even if you're not from the same roots.
All right, welcome back with us here. I'm so excited. Ryan Scrimshire and Annika Chapa, thank you so much for being with us. Okay, we got to ask you about the hat contest.
So the hat contest is this big event that the Women's Club of San Antonio throws on, and it is so fun because everyone customizes and designs their own hats and they enter in the hat contest. And there's a bunch of different themes. My personal favorite is the group hat contest because these ladies show up with these huge hats, so decked out, they're fully designed, and they strut their one way, and they just have so much fun, and I love to watch it.
Yeah, and I've been seeing people walking around here with hats, different tiers. I wonder how they can keep their balance after the night. I gotta say, and you were telling me that your crown's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Although you're wearing it well, I will say, my dear. You're wearing it well.
Thank you.
It's very loud here by the stage.
Yeah.
Okay, now we want to hear from Monica.
Yeah, so you're the teen queen.
Yes.
And then we have Monica, that's the Charlo queen.
Yes.
And I'm going to borrow this. So, Annika, tell me a little bit about, this is a 2-year reign. A lot of the queens only get a 1-year reign. So you're finishing up your 2nd year?
Yes, it's my 2nd year.
Why did you get involved in being the Charlo queen?
Honestly, I'm going to have to put it all on my sister, Alexa. She was the last Charro queen for the past 3 years. So I was her princess, so I really loved seeing her do it, and it looked like so much fun. So I decided to take one, and now it's been in the family for 5 years.
What's your favorite part of Fiesta?
I love all of it, though. Everyone's so nice, and they're all so welcoming because it's people from all over Texas and even out of the state. It's just so fun to see everyone come together and celebrate the city.
All right, last question for you. A day in Old Mexico. Tell me what that is.
Okay, so the day in Old Mexico, it's our charreada. We have it both Sundays of Fiesta, and we're pretty much just showing what charreada is all about. We have the girls riding, the boys are riding. It's everyone, and it's really to just share the culture and how rich it is.
I love that, and that's what I love about Fiesta, is celebrating all the cultures and the people of San Antonio and the city itself.
Yes.
So, yeah. Annika, Ryan, thank you so much for your time, and good luck this year. Have fun. Yeah. Sorry it's so loud up here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, you guys have fun.
It is, after all, Fiesta. Well, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you on the other side of the break. We'll be right back.
Actually, we're going to go to Adam Caskey first. Let's check in with our friend Adam, who is out there. And, okay, I'm seeing some confetti in the hair, Adam.
I feel like you're forgetting about me tonight, Steve. And I came up with a new name for y'all. It's Stevenia. Stevenia. Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
Hashtag Stevenia 2024 copyright. I'm back with the good folks at Toyota. Like we say, it ain't Fiesta without Toyota and the big old Tundras rolling their way down the parade route. So I'm here with Greg. Now, did the Tundra win an award? Or?
Tundra, Toyota Tundra is a 2024
Truck of Texas, voted by the Texas Auto Writers Association. We are honored to win the award. We certainly do not build trucks to win awards, but it's awesome when you win one. It won in 2022 as well, and as you would have it in 2023, the Sequoia won the SUV of Texas. So the hardworking men and women at the plant are building some quality products.
So y'all have a lot of hardware, basically, is what we're saying.
That's
the
right.
trophies.
We love it.
Now, speaking of hardware, the sought-after Toyota medal.
That's right.
Okay, tell me a little about this.
This year's medal celebrates the award-winning San Antonio-built Tundra and Sequoia. And fans can pick these medals up at Fiesta events throughout the next 10 days. Find the Toyota display. We have them as long as we have inventory. You can stop by a Toyota dealer and they may have one for you as well.
I don't think they'll last very long. Now, I mean, these are great, and thank you for mine, but can you hook me up with the truck sometime, man? We've been doing this for so long.
I know. You got to get yourself a Tundra.
Okay.
But look at
how
this.
can we do that?
How about this? This is the first year we're doing this. We're going to give one lucky person who signs up for the Toyota Triumph sweepstakes to win a 2025 Tundra. So check it out. You want to win this? It's not this exact truck, but it's the 2025 next year's edition Toyota Tundra, and you can sign up with the QR code. Visit us at the Fiesta, at multiple Fiesta events, sign up for it, and it could be your lucky day.
ToyotaTriumph.com, correct?
That's right.
You can sign up there. All right, I'm getting on my phone right after we wrap this up and send it back to Stevenia.
By the way, Adam,
Yes.
does he know that your confetti's already in there, so you've already kind of made dibs on it?
Yeah.
Yes, he knows I've already marked my territory with the confetti.
Okay.
And we were just laughing. I was saying, when somebody rolls the window up, there's going to be a bunch of confetti coming up with it.
We find confettis in this truck for a long time.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's what Fiesta's all about.
Exactly. And Pepe.
That's right.
It's the way it should be.
And
Way it should be.
Dare I say it adds more value?
Yes.
Because it's christened by Kasky.
It's a Kasky collector's item. Yeah, definitely. All right, I think our Sarah Acosta is out somewhere about in all this. We're going to check in with her when we come back.
And now, a Did You Know Fiesta moment. Did you know the first Queen of Soul pageant was held in 1968? 6 years later, the San Antonio Queen of Soul organization would become an official member of the San Antonio Fiesta Commission.
I'm London Keeler, and I'm the 55th Miss Queen of Soul. I'm Katia Lopez, Miss San Antonio 2024.
There is more to these pageant queens than beauty and grace.
With Queen of Soul, they were built, 1968, to help give African American women a seat at the table of Fiesta. I just want to keep making sure that I'm pushing that envelope and spreading that word.
As Miss San Antonio, and hopefully one day as Miss Texas, I get to have a community service initiative that I get to spread across the community. I try to advocate for arts education in schools that might not have the funding to do that.
Both of these ladies have traveled near and far.
Japan, Portugal, North Carolina, Alabama, everywhere.
I've lived in small towns outside of San Antonio, including Uvalde, Texas, South Texas, and Laredo. I've also lived in Austin.
But keep a special place in their heart for San Antonio.
My family's Air Force. I just love the people. Everywhere I've moved to, not a lot of people really understand the military life, so being here in San Antonio, it's been really welcoming.
There's an amazing sense of community in this town. It is one of the biggest towns in the country, but it still has that connectivity and a great sense of community.
A community that can't miss coming together for a party with a purpose.
I've always known Fiesta ever since I was a little girl to be this place where everyone could come and enjoy a good time, where it was colorful and bright.
Now that I'm actually in Fiesta, I'm taking advantage of this, and I'm just really trying to enjoy every moment.
Enjoy every moment. That's great.
And that's the way to live. Now, joining us now, one of the big reasons that we want to do this, that we want to meet all our Fiesta royalty, is because there's so much more to these ladies than just the crowns and the gowns and all of that. And that's why we love that you're here with us live. I'm going to start with you, Queen of Soul, London Keeler. So you're going to UTSA and you want to go into the medical field.
I do. I want to be the
orthopedic surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What inspired you to choose that path?
Honestly, just looking up to my older brothers. They're both in the medical field now, and I just want to follow into their footsteps. And it's just beautiful. I like it.
And this is something totally different. You did this to get out of your comfort zone.
It is. People know me as like an introvert, so being pushed into Queen of Soul has forced me to, get out of my shell and speak with people. But I love it. I really do.
Yeah, this is really outside your comfort zone. If you're an introvert, you've got the bright lights, you got the music, you got all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has it helped get you out of your shell?
Sorry.
Has it helped get you out of your introverted self?
It has, yes. So now when I go into different events or rooms, I take up the space, Don't be afraid to, talk and let people hear you and about my story.
And you know what? That's a really good, important thing to say, because so many people now, so many kids are always on social media. They get so shy and, they hold back. What advice would you have for them? How did you overcome everything that comes with being an introvert to do
Honestly,
this?
Just step out of your comfort zone. The only person holding you back is yourself, honestly. It's just a mental process. So once you get over that mental hurdle, it's fine. Everyone will love you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Or just get like a big crown and a sash, and everything's working, right?
Only here you'll fit in with a crown.
Exactly. All right, I want to Miss San Antonio, Concha Lopez, also with us. You are a San Antonio native.
Yes, I am. I was born in San Antonio in 2002.
You're a senior at UT Austin.
Yes, I am.
I want to talk about, a lot of people in Texas know what Fiesta is, but do they really know Fiesta?
I think a lot of Texans know what Fiesta is in terms of knowing that it's a big celebration, but they don't really know how connected the culture is to each other. Everybody here coming and seeing this event today, everybody's been such a great energy, trading medals with each other, talking to each other, sharing photos and experiences. So I think that people need to know the culture around it as well as just the party.
Is that what the biggest surprise has been for you, just how connected everything is? I mean, because you're seeing it from a totally different side than you've seen it before.
Yeah, I think San Antonio being, this top 10 town in the United States, you wouldn't imagine to have this small town feel. But every time I go to a Fiesta event, it feels like I'm meeting new friends and getting to connect to people, because it's really such a small world. So I think that was a really big surprise, knowing that even though this town is so massive, that everybody is really friendly and connected to each other.
Are you going to go back to UT and basically tell the story of Fiesta? I mean, you should do like some sort of a report on it or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely texting my friends day by day updates on my experiences, and so far it's all been amazing.
Yeah. Well, they need to come down. That's the bottom line right there.
That's for sure. They need to come down. Yes.
Katja, London, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you guys. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
And now, your 2024 Fiesta royalty.
I'm Sierra Davila, and I am Miss Fiesta 2024.
Meet this year's Miss Fiesta San Antonio,
Sierra Davila.
When I was first crowned as Miss Fiesta, I was speechless. I was beyond so excited. I knew that I wanted to become Miss Fiesta one day ever since I was a little girl.
As a San Antonio native, it's only fitting that Sierra's first memory of Fiesta was the Battle of Flowers parade.
I looked at all of the royalty and everybody waving on the floats, and I just admired their beauty, their grace, everything that they were about, and I knew that one day this was something that I wanted to do.
Since her early days at O'Connor High School, Sierra has always been an active member of the community.
Some of my favorite volunteer opportunities were the San Antonio State Hospital, Habitat for Humanity, where I actually got to help build my mom's coworker's house. And I'm also, outside of that, a greeter at my church where I serve on the hospitality team.
Now as a senior biology major at the University of Texas at San Antonio, she hopes to make a career out of helping others.
Actually, my mom was the one who inspired me to want to be in healthcare. Getting to see sometimes what she does firsthand, I knew that healthcare was something I wanted to do. I wanted to help make an impact in people's lives just like she did.
And as Miss Fiesta, Sierra advocates for the hundreds of organizations that make this party possible.
Fiesta is a great time, there's a great purpose behind it, and there's something for everybody at Fiesta. I would say I'm such a big foodie, so I hit up a lot of the booths at Fiesta. My favorite food, I think, that I'm most excited for would be the chicken on a stick or the corn in a cup.
If she's not in line for food, you can find Sierra showing off her shoes during the parade. That started it all.
It'll be a full circle moment for me, being that not only was that my first event that I attended as a child, I actually got to march in the parade through my high school. So I remember both times just looking up to the royalty and being in awe of them. And now being in this position as one of the royalty makes it even more special and worthwhile. Viva Fiesta!
Viva Fiesta indeed. We are now joined by Sierra Davila herself. Did you get the chicken on a stick tonight? I noticed that you said it's one of your favorite things.
Oh, it is. Chicken on a stick is amazing, and I will definitely be making my way to any chicken on a stick booth. I'm so excited.
How has the night been so far for you?
The night has been incredible. Nothing short of a wonderful time. Everybody has been so festive and just ready to celebrate Fiesta. It's been a great way to kick off the next 10 days.
Absolutely.
And you're Miss Fiesta. Tell us about some of the things that you've done so far in your reign.
So as Miss Fiesta, I've made many appearances. I've made appearances in elementary schools, and actually, I have to say, it was a full circle moment, being that I was able to go to my own elementary school and take part of their kindergarten float parade for Fiesta, so that was amazing.
Now, I understand that the process to pick Miss Fiesta San Antonio was different this year. Explain that to me.
Yes, so it was an interview process, and from there they narrowed it down to 5 finalists. From there we made many appearances throughout the city, different parades, different trainings, and from there we had a final interview in January, and then the official poster unveiling and crowning 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Now, you grew up being part of the parades.
I did, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us about that? Because this is a different experience now. Maybe sort of start to do your part of the parade, and then you go through with that. But now you're getting really a 360 view.
Yes, so I attended many parades as a child, and I was actually in the Battle of Flowers parade in high school through Pep Squad, and I loved dancing in that parade. It was so amazing, and now it's a full circle moment being on this side as Miss Fiesta. I'm so looking forward to attending that parade as well as all the other parades coming up. I'm ready to see everybody festive and bringing on the spirit for Fiesta.
And you're ready to show your shoes.
Yes, so ready. I have many pairs of shoes ready, so
all right, good.
See what I pick.
All right, one for each parade, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Sierra, thank you for your time up here.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes,
for having me.
Enjoy it.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Enjoy it. All right, I wonder if we can get some of the sights and sounds that are happening right now as we look around. There you see the stage, so much going on. We hope you've enjoyed the evening from home, the show from home. Meanwhile, folks out here at the Alamodome have been getting pumped and dancing to the sounds of Zeus El Mero Necio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's a San Antonio-based artist who is quite the character, which you can probably tell from his music. He's got a genre-bending sound, drawing inspiration from classic Tejano music, like from our queen Selena and Vicente Fernandez, and artists of today, like Jay-Z, Andre 3000.
Now, before we listen into his live performance, want to learn a little more about the man and his inspiration.
San Antonio, let me hear you scream.
Absolutely. Now that I think of it, you're the first to suggest that, and it's about right. Got it.
Carlos Cavazos was raised in Brownsville, but would make San Antonio his second home after joining the military.
I never really planned on joining the military. My plan was to just get in, get out sort of thing. So I signed for 4, and then from there I got to kind of reimagine my future, which would be doing music that me and one of my very good friends that I was in with, we kind of had this sort of pact, when we get out, we kind of do things that that we loved, and mine was music.
So Zeus El Mero Necio was born, creating a unique fusion of music he calls Tejano hip-hop.
But everybody's just been very loving and grateful and encouraging about it. Old people, young people, because we all want the same thing, right? We want to celebrate stuff. We want to feel good. We all want to eat stuff inside of tortillas, And what better genre to elevate than Tejano, right?
He's known for his unique spin on familiar classics.
So I redid Hey Baby Que Pasó. It was just that was the anthem for me as a kid and for my whole life. And it's something I always wanted to do. And so I kind of brought it into the studio, we stripped it apart, and we played everything from scratch, trying to kind of really do what I said is like futurize it. I think I did it, spent thousands of dollars trying to do it, redo it. I'll never forget the night where I knew we got it, and like we nailed it. That song's really special to me.
But tonight he hopes to reach a new audience with new music.
We're headlining the Alamodome, and we're doing an hour and a half, 90 minutes of original music that we wrote and produced here in this room. And like 90% of it is not released yet. So the city, it's like very fitting, is gonna get to hear something that I believe is like a gold mine to represent the city.
Drawing inspiration from San Antonio's favorite time of year.
Do you remember when your first Fiesta was?
Yeah, I actually do. I wasn't very tall, so I was just like finding my way through a sea of people. And there was a lot of chicken and jalapenos. This was like a whole city coming together, loud music and the smell of food, which everybody loves, the sound of music, which almost everybody loves. Just cool. Oyster bake is a must, right? Like I like when people are just like, hey, let's start here and then just see where we end up. That's kind of the beauty of Fiesta to me, is like go with no plan and just like let the city take you. I mean, I feel like I want my music to be immersive, right? And it rings a bell that puts you in that moment.
A moment like he's always envisioned, kicking off the biggest celebration in his second home.
I'm ready, I'm very excited. I'm drinking water, doing push-ups, burpees, squats, air squats.
All right, Zeus has been all around the country performing with popular acts like Big Sean, the Deftones, Schoolboy Q, to name a few.
Yeah, all ones that you could find on your iPod, right?
Yeah.
Like your list. Now, but tonight he is rocking the stage here at Fiesta Fiesta. Let's listen.
How can I lose with you, baby?
Fiesta Fiesta 2024 is powered by Toyota.
Fiesta. It's not just about what you see here, it's about what you feel. The community here in San Antonio all coming out, celebrating. And you know, we talk about Fiesta all the time. This is all about people coming together, helping each other out. There are so many scholarships that are handed out here.
Yeah, absolutely, and we could not do it without our hard-working crew, both in front of and behind the camera. Sarah Acosta, Adam Caskey, they are out and about in this environment, and yes, tonight the party with a purpose begins, and as Stephanie has said, this is something that not only brings us together, it also unites us in this great community of San Antonio.
Viva Fiesta!
For all of us at KSAT 12, thanks for watching.
Good night.